All right. Now we're doing FreeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, regular expressions, reuse patterns using capture groups. All right. So say we want to match a word that occurs multiple times like below. So we've got let repeat string equal row, row, row your boat like this. So we could use the regex row space row like this, but what if we don't know the specific word repeated? Capture groups can be used to find repeated substrings. So capture groups are constructed by enclosing the regex pattern to be captured in parentheses. In this case, the goal is to capture a word consisting of alphanumeric characters. So the capture group will be the backslash lowercase w with the plus sign because we're going to be matching more than one, and it's going to be the alphanumeric characters, right? Enclosed by parentheses, all right? So it's going to look just like this. So the substring matched by the group is saved to a temporary variable, which can be accessed within the same regex using a backslash and the number of the capture group, ergo 1, like this, \1, all right? So capture groups are automatically numbered by the position of their opening parentheses, left to right, starting at 1. So it's looking for these when we're doing this right here, right? So the example below matches a word that occurs thrice, separated by spaces, right? So we're gonna have let repeat regex equal, and then we'll have this capture group that we talked about up here, and then we're gonna repeat it by having space, and then \1, and then another space and another \1 right here, right? And so if we say repeat regex.test, repeat string, this is the repeat string here, it's going to return true. And if we do repeat string.match, repeat regex, it'll return the array with row, row, row in the first string, and then in the second string, we'll have row right here. And using the match method, using this method here, on a string, we'll return an array with the matched substring along with this capture group. So we've got the matched substring here, and then also the capture group. So we're going to use capture groups in regex to match a string that consists of only the same number repeated exactly 3 times, separated by single spaces. All right, so this one's going to be a little tricky because of this exactly 3 times thing. We're going to have to remember stuff that we used to know, right? So let's come over here and let's change this up. So it's going to pretty much be looking exactly like this, except for we're going to change up the \w to \d for digits, and we'll have the plus sign for the 1 or more right there. Then we'll have a space and a \1 for capture group 1, and another space and another \1 for capture group 1, referring to this being capture group 1, right? So let's first come down here and say console.log. And then we'll say result like this, all right? And so it does say true, but when we run the test, you see it should not match this string right here. And that's true, it shouldn't match that string. I don't know why it matches 4 instead, but the fact is it does. And so what we gotta do here is say something like this. We have to do, what is it? We're gonna have to think back, and we're gonna have to start this thing off with the caret. So we're gonna match this at the beginning. So we're matching this at the beginning, and then we're gonna have this space, and then this space, and then this capture group, this space, this capture group, and then we're gonna have the end be this $sign. So this is at the beginning, and then this is at the end. And so this stuff in the middle gets captured no matter what. And then it doesn't go any further than that. So when we do the result, the console.log result, it's also true, but also when we run the test, it works. So let's submit it. And now we're on to use capture groups to search and replace. And we'll see you next time.